No, right.
This is Jimmy Farley here on WSBV. Welcome to the Grand O'Grady Radio Hour. It's a beautiful Christmas Eve here in Steubenville, Indiana. I know we are all feeling the effects of the Great Depression, and President Roosevelt has promised us a new deal. But there's no better deal than that from the Lord. And to remind us of that, the Crystal Creek Gospel Singers are going to take us down in the river to pray.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, let's go down, come on down. Oh, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, let's go down, come on down. Oh, let's go down in the river to pray.
Hi, kids. What are you and your mother doing at the station?
It's Christmas tomorrow. We're going to be in the Christmas Eve show today, just like every year. You didn't forget, did you, Daddy?
Jonathan Jamison, tell me you didn't forget that your own children would be on the air tonight.
Well, no, dear. Of course not.
Need I remind you? My daddy owns this station, and I always get what I want.
Of course, the kids will be on the air. Mary and Joseph, Nowhere at the End, just like every year. I love it. Everyone loves it.
You're darn right everyone loves it. My babies are natural-born talents. Come on, darlings, we need to get you ready for the show.
Why do we have to wear costumes? It's radio.
Hi there, Mr. Jamison.
Good afternoon, Wally. How are things today?
Oh, lots of sweeping to do, lots of cleaning. People are always making messes, and then there's me coming up behind and putting things back in order. You look so good.
Just a busy day. Christmas Eve always is.
Well, I saw Miss Ellen outside your office. I'm sure she'll help out.
Oh, no, not now.
Well, why not?
She's going to want to change something. I know it. She always does.
Well, I think she's breathing new life into the station.
Well, I have a father-in-law for an owner breathing down my neck, and he wants ratings, not change.
You know, she reminds me of my cousin Stella, the one with 6 fingers.
My God, you have a cousin born with 6 fingers?
No, she was born with 10. She's just careless. Anyway, Stella's funky like Miss Ellen. I'll go get her for you. She's just out in the hall. Hey there, Miss Ellen.
Wally, I keep telling you, it's just Ellen.
Right, I keep forgetting you want to be more progressive and all.
It's important in today's day and age.
Right, I agree completely. Say there, Miss Ellen. Why are you looking so worried?
I made a big decision and I have to tell Mr. Jamison.
Oh, big decisions are tough. I remember the time when the family farm was on hard times like now, and we were down to our last most favorite pig. Wait. Oh, we loved that pig, but we really needed a holiday meal.
My gosh, what did you do?
Daddy decided we should compromise and get by with just one meal. Except for the new limp, that pig did just fine. Well, you best get in there. Mr. Jamison's waiting.
Come in.
Hello, Mr. Jamison.
Hello, Ellen. What can I do for you?
Well, it's about the Christmas Eve show later tonight. I think it's time we did something more up to date.
Up to date? What do you mean? What for? We've done the same show for years. Everyone loves it. My wife, Peggy Sue, gets Little John Jr. and Bobby Sue dressed up like Mary and Joseph, and there's no room at the inn. What's wrong with that?
Well, nothing's wrong with it. It's just that it's 1934. Times are changing and we should change too. We need to be more progressive.
Progressive? We are progressive.
Really? How?
We just hired Amish Bob to do the news.
That's no help.
Why not?
Because Amish don't have radios. There's a lot of social injustice in the world and we should do something about it. Mary and Joseph were poor, Jesus was poor, Americans are poor. The show should focus on social injustice for the poor.
No, we don't need any changes. I like it the way it's always been. We're not changing anything.
Oh, I see.
Is that a problem?
Not really, except I already gave the promotional copy to Jimmy Farley to read.
Well, you better stop him or you're going to be on the first train back to Boston.
Jimmy Farley again, here on the Graham O'Grady Radio Hour, brought to you by Graham O'Grady's Old Fashioned Gravy. Everything you want in your gravy except the lumps. As always, WSBB will air a Christmas Eve special. Only this year's show will break from tradition and be new and spectacular. So tune in tonight, you won't want to miss it. And right now, Graham O'Grady's Old Fashioned Gravy is proud to bring you Albert Walker and the Golden Doves with their rendition of Keep on the Sunny Side.
There's a dark and a troubled side of life, but there's a bright and a sunny side too. Though you meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side you also may do. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. If we keep on the sunny side of life. Though the storm and its fury rage today, crushing hope that we cherish so dear, the cloud and storm will in time pass away, and the sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten
heard the strangest thing on our broadcast. Tell me I heard it wrong. You aren't really changing the Christmas show. You can't be. Because everyone knows I wrote that show years ago, and John Jr. and Bobby Sue starred in it every year. Please tell me I heard it wrong.
Oh, of course. Jimmy Farley must have misunderstood. I would never change the show.
That's what I thought, dear. Oh, here comes that idiot janitor, Wally. I can't handle being around him right now.
Well, hi, Peggy Sue.
Just get out of my way.
Well, hey there, Miss Ellen.
Wally, it's just Ellen, okay?
Oh, yeah, of course, I remember. Say, that was something Aspen earlier, a Christmas Eve spectacular. That's really going to be something.
No, it isn't.
Why not?
Because Mr. Jamison hates it, and Mrs. Jamison hates me. What am I going to do now?
Well, what were you trying to do?
I just wanted to move things at the station forward, you know? The rest of the world has jazz and talking pictures, and here we are in Steubenville doing the same old thing.
Well, folks aren't always ready for everything to be big and new. You know, there's something to be said for respecting tradition. Folks find comfort in that, you know. And Christmas is about comfort, about tradition.
I know. Now I've got to somehow put things back the way they were.
You know, this reminds me of the time my Aunt Selma tried to change my grandmother Josephine for rhubarb pie. She decided Aunt Basil didn't have any, so she snuck into the neighbor's garden on Halloween. Wouldn't you know it?
Wally!
Huh?
Later, okay?
This is Amish Bob with the Weeks Church. Reverend Mark from Marion County, First Unitarian, has announced a raffle that will be held next week. First prize is a quilt of Ralph Waldo Emerson preaching to anyone who will listen. Proceeds will be used to pay for new kneelers for the pews from row 5 on to the back. See that the kneelers up front are pretty much unused. St. Peter's Episcopalian plans a picnic for all of its parishioners. Parson Paul Pullerman predicts that the picnic will be a popular preamble to the parish parade for later this spring. Parishioners planning to participate should prepare potluck portions proportional to their own personal preferences. And this last item for all you Amish out there, never mind, you can't hear me anyway. But for the rest of you who can, it's time to sing along with an old favorite, I'll Fly Away.
Some black boy
about this. You can't let her change everything.
Well, I didn't plan on it. What can I do now?
What about John Jr. and Bobby Sue? They'll be crushed.
No, I won't.
Oh, yes, you will.
I don't even care.
Oh, yes, you do, and you know it.
Now, listen, dear.
Don't you dear me. You fix this. Here comes that moron of a janitor again. Why haven't you fired him?
Because he's your brother.
Hey, everybody. What's new?
We're gonna have a new Christmas show.
No, we aren't. We aren't changing anything.
Well, you know, change isn't such a bad thing. For instance, we're still using live singers, but some of them bigger stations got vinyl records now. I seen them in the window up when I was on vacation at the Indianapolis. You know, I don't really like going on big city vacations much on account of what happened to our Uncle Frank.
What happened to him?
You idiot! Don't encourage him.
Well, seeing how you asked, I'll tell you. Now, Uncle Frank was on vacation out to San Francisco, that's California. Well, it was just awful what happened to him. Out in San Francisco, they got all these trolleys going up and down those hills. Well, poor Uncle Frank, he only had one good ear. Now, if he'd been crossing the street the other way, he'd have heard that thing coming.
Wally, we don't have time for that right now.
Well, anyhow, the point about the vinyl records is sometimes you got to embrace change. It keeps things fresh. You don't want things getting stale, you know. Well, I gotta go. Lots of cleaning to be done.
He's still a moron, and you still have to fix this.
And now for today's agricultural news. The state senate has asked Indiana University to develop an odor emissions commission for regulating the state's 10,000 animal feedlots. A panel of trained sniffers will develop objective standards on the type of odors and their strengths. The panel will begin work immediately by sniffing out the strong smells emanating from the Senate chamber itself. In other news, our Owen Mills Community College is experimenting with lawn maintenance by using goats to clear unwanted brush. Teamsters Local 37 has complained that the goats should be replaced, or at least be unionized. And finally, the Marion County Sheriff's Department arrested a man for burglary after the suspect eluded police for most of the night by hiding in a cow field. The suspect was found when, by sheer coincidence, he was suddenly the only thing left standing after the Marion High senior class picked the same field for a mass cow tipping.
Mr. Jamison, I really need to talk to you about tonight's show.
There's nothing to talk about.
I think there is. I need you to listen for just a minute.
I'm really not in the mood to listen to anything right now.
It's just that I think it's time for a new perspective on the show. Our audience wants more. I think what they want to feel is more spiritual.
Spiritual? No, there's nothing spiritual about God. God is awesome. God likes singing and praying, and there's no room left over for being spiritual.
But if you'll just
nothing. I've told you already. Take it, change it back.
Oh, Jimmy, thank goodness I found you.
And found me you did. What can I do for you, young lady?
I need you to go back on the air and tell everyone we aren't changing the Christmas Eve show.
Well, whatever you say, I just need some copy to read.
I don't have time to write copy for you.
Well, look, I need copy. I'm a writer. I only read the copy, not write it.
It isn't that complicated. Just get back on the air and tell them we aren't going to do that big new show. Right away.
This is Jimmy Farley with an update for tonight's show. There will be no Christmas Eve special.
What did he just say? Jonathan, is this your idea of fixing it? What did you do?
I fixed it. I don't know what happened. I'll take care of this myself. Farley, what are you doing?
Well, my radio show, like always, you know it's really a shame we're not doing a Christmas Eve show this year.
We are doing a Christmas Eve show, the same show we always do. Now get back in there and straighten this out.
Oh, all right. Can I have some copy?
Copy? Just get in there and do it.
Well, what do I say?
What are you asking me for? Are you a professional or not?
Well, I never really...
I didn't really want an answer. Just get moving.
The previously canceled show that was previously amended, that was before that previously planned, the same as always, is no longer any of those things. I don't know what it is, but it's none of that. And I find the whole thing pretty depressing. With that in mind, please join Melvin Pete and the Horn Devils with I Am a Man of Constant Sorrow.
In constant sorrow